16,000 right there. That means a render distance of 1,000 chunks. And thus we should be able to see 16,000 blocks away. In Minecraft, you can't really turn up your render distance that high, especially if your device is not really good. Now, I can turn mine up to 50, but what if you wanted to make it even higher? Well, that's completely possible, and that's what we are going to be doing today in this video. Now, if you do turn your render distance up to max, then as you see, Minecraft is going to say this high render distance cause a low frame rate, crashes, or other unexpected behavior. That is the exact same in this case, especially if you turn your render distance up to, say, 1,000. So yeah, I'm not going to take responsibility for anything that happens to your device, and any world that you're going to use this in, I highly recommend you to make a backup of that world first. So since this isn't a setting you can change in Minecraft, you can just head out of Minecraft and ignore that and just head onto your desktop. Then you want to press the Windows key and the R key at the same time. Then this run thing here should pop up. You want to type in %appdata and then % right there. Then you can hit enter or OK, and then it should come up with this folder right here. Now I've got 3 more folders to choose from. You want to go into local, then scroll down a bit until you find packages right over here, and then you want to search for Microsoft.Minecraft UWP in this folder. It's right over here. As you can see, there is quite a lot of folders here though, so you can also just head over to the top right and then type in Minecraft, and then the folder should pop up. You can see it's this one right here. Anyways, once you're in that folder, you want to go into local state, then into games, com.mojang, and then once you are here, you want to head into Minecraft PE. And this is going to be the folder we're going to be working in. However, if you want to do stuff like this more often, because I have a bunch of other tutorials on this channel where you can do stuff like this, for example, increase your FPS, then I recommend that you make a shortcut to this, or just pin it to your start, or pin it to quick access, you know, something like that. So you can easily find your way back here, and you won't have to go through this the whole time. Anyways, the one that you want to go for is options.txt. Let's say you don't have a program on your computer that can open this. Well, then I highly recommend Notepad++. I'm using it right now, and it's just a really simple a program you can use. It's like 8 megabytes on your computer, so that's absolutely no storage at all, and you can just get it in the Microsoft Store for absolute free. So then I recommend you download that. So once you're in options.txt, you're going to want to hit Ctrl and F at the same time. Then this will pop up. You want to type in view distance. That's view distance with no space, just like this. And then this should pop up, GFX_view distance. And this number right over here is your render distance. And now that is going to look a bit different from what it looks like in Minecraft. That is because this is displayed in how much blocks your render distance is, and in Minecraft it's displayed in how many chunks your render distance is. And very simply, one chunk is 16 blocks. Now my render distance was set to 16 chunks, and thus 256 divided by 16 is 16. Anyways, you can go ahead and edit this to whatever you want. If you want a 1 chunk render distance, then you can go ahead and change this to 16. But I'm going to crank it up a little bit first, and then once we've tested that, I'm going to turn it up all the way to 1000. Anyway, let's turn that to 2048. And that is going to give us 128 chunks of render distance, which is already a lot, and you can just change this to whatever you want. However, remember, this may be bad for your device. Anyways, once you have it as you want it, you can just hit Ctrl S to save, or you can head over to File, and then you can save it. Anyways, then you can just simply click this away. I'm going to leave this open though because I want to get back here. I do recommend to click away the options file though, because Minecraft is going to need to use that to run. Now heading back into Minecraft, you can go into settings, then to video, and as you can see over here, it's going to say 50 plus chunks. Because, of course, I've exceeded the chunk render distance limit. Anyways, you can just go ahead and create a new world, since I don't really want to ruin any world I already have. We can just go ahead and create that. There we go. Then now we can load it in with 128 chunks of render distance. Now that's more than twice the amount of render distance I could usually have at max. So let's see how this goes. Oh dear, that's black part of my screen. Okay, so here we are. The game seems to be running pretty well. As you can see, it's loading in chunks. Wow, that's really, really far away. It's still loading them in though. Oh, wait a second. Let's use a spyglass. Then we can zoom in on things. Look at that. That's a ruined portal all the way over there. Wow, we can see so far. So as we are loading in more and more chunks, it is getting increasingly laggy. Anyways, I think we've hit our limit over in that direction. As you can see, if I zoom in with the spyglass over here, you can see the pillager outpost over there. I can zoom out. You would never know that's there, right? With the spyglass, you can just see that. And I think that over here, it's not going to render anymore, and that is 128 chunks away, and that is thus 2048 chunks away. And wait, it's still rendering in behind that even? There's the fog, as you can see, there's the fog, so that's where it stops rendering. All the way back there. That is 2048 blocks away. And you know what? I think I'm ready to turn this up to 1,000. Okay, so back over here we can open up options.txt again. There we go. View distance and boom. Find next. There we go. GFX underscore view distance. Okay, so let's turn this up to 16,000. 16,000 right there. That means a render distance of 1,000 chunks. And thus we should be able to see 16,000 blocks away. As you can see here in settings, still says 50 plus chunks. Okay, so I'm loading into the same world we were in before. This time I'm only going to be looking in that one direction to make sure that only those chunks load, because if other chunks around me are going to load as well, then things can go terribly wrong, because with 128 render distance already, it was very, very laggy. Okay, so it's now a lot later again. I tried again, it like completely crashed. I was recording it, and well, this was taking up so much of my CPU and the RAM of my computer that my recording software got overloaded, and that crashed too. So yeah, so this is not gonna work. Anyways, If you can do it, then make sure to let me know down in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. Anyways, as I said earlier, I'm not taking any responsibility for any shit that happens because of you guys doing weird stuff on here. Anyways, thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye bye.